What is mental health? Like, what is anxiety and how to cope up with it?
जैसे फिजिकल हेल्थ है वैसे ही मेंटल हेल्थ है.
Can you tell us कि हम अपने पेरेंट्स से मेंटल हेल्थ के बारे में कैसे बात कर सकते हैं if you're facing something?
I feel low for one day and I call myself depressed. So that is something extremely wrong.
What is a difference between a psychologist and a psychiatrist? How to tell your loved ones you need space? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Mohini and I make videos to fashion, travel, lifestyle, travels and a lot more. And today I have a very special guest. Today we have Pavni with us. Hi Pavni.
Hi guys, hi.
So as you must have read by the title that we are going to be talking about mental health with a mental health expert. So Pavni, please tell us something about yourself, like your education and what you do and stuff.
So I am Pavni Kataria and I have completed my clinical psychology masters very recently from Ferguson College, Pune. And earlier I did my bachelor's in psychology. So now after doing my clinical psychology, I've become a counselor and I still need to go for my MPhil to get my license. So that is about it. And now I can practice as a counselor and I can take up clients.
We'll be talking about mental health, how to cope up with it, and how to talk to your parents about it, because most of our parents aren't much aware about our mental health. So if you want to know more about that, then let's get started. So Pavni, the first question is going to be like a very basic one, like what is mental health?
Okay, so see there's physical health and there's mental health. हम बार बार बोलते हैं ना कि मेरा मन नहीं कर रहा ये खाने का, मेरा मन कर रहा है यहाँ जाने का. So ये जो मन है that is mind. Basically mental health revolves around our mind, emotions, behavior, all about it.
Okay.
So
राइट तो ये जो हमारा मन है यही हमारी मेंटल हेल्थ है.
नहीं, ये मन हमारी मेंटल हेल्थ नहीं है, लेकिन हम अपना फिजिकल हेल्थ को जितनी इम्पोर्टेंस देते हैं ना, हम भूल जाते हैं कि हमारा मन भी कुछ है. बोलते
Right.
तो हम बहुत रहते हैं कि मेरा मन नहीं कर रहा, मेरा मन नहीं है, लेकिन कभी हमने सोचा है कि व्हाट मन इज़, व्हाट इज़ आवर माइंड. माइंड इज़ डिफरेंट फ्रॉम ब्रेन and the
Okay.
disorders, illnesses related to our mind, our conscious, our subconscious, emotions, behaviors, all that includes mental health.
राइट एक ये बहुत ही कॉमनली हम सुनने को मिलता है हमें कि अगर आपको चोट लगी है डॉक्टर को दिखाओ, बट अगर मेंटल हेल्थ है तो मतलब लोगों को पता ही नहीं है मेंटल हेल्थ क्या है. लाइक ऐसे एक्टिंग कर रही है वो, मतलब
Totally.
लोग पीपल डोंट टेक इट सीरियसली. इन फैक्ट आई
Totally,
थिंक like parents of our generation, I think 50% of them aren't aware about
They're
this.
not,
So
they're not.
कैन यू टेल अस कि हम अपने पेरेंट्स से मेंटल हेल्थ के बारे में कैसे बात कर सकते हैं if you're facing something, बिकॉज दे आर द वंस ना कि अगर हमारे को कोई दिक्कत वैसे लाइफ में आती है तो आर पेरेंट्स आर द वन वी गो टू द फर्स्ट. तो मेंटल हेल्थ
Definitely.
के लिए हम कैसे उनसे बात कर सकते हैं?
सो बेसिकली टॉकिंग अबाउट इट, पेरेंट्स से बात करने से पहले हमें अपने आप को अवेयर करना पड़ेगा व्हाट मेंटल हेल्थ इज़. एंड
Okay.
हमें आई थिंक इन आवर जनरेशन इटसेल्फ नॉट एवरीबडी इज़ विलिंग टू गो टू अ साइकोलॉजिस्ट और अ थेरेपिस्ट.
पर्सनली आई हैव
So-
ऑल्सो नेवर बीन टू वन, बट आई थिंक कभी कभी ऐसे लाइफ में फेजेस आते हैं कि मुझे लगता है ओ माई गॉड आई रियली वांट टू गो, एंड देन देयर इज अ प्रेशर ऑन माई हेड, व्हाट विल पीपल थिंक. इससे बेटर मुझे लगता है यार चल इट्स अ फेज दैट विल गो अवे.
डेफिनेटली
So-
डेफिनेटली. सो हम लोग आई थिंक मेंटल हेल्थ प्रॉब्लम्स को डिनाई ही ऐसे करते हैं कि इट्स अ फेज, इट विल गो अवे, बात कर लेती हूँ किसी से, ठीक हो जाएगा.
हाँ.
एंड देन जब हम पेरेंट्स को जाके बोलते हैं तो बात कर लो ना, बात क्यों नहीं करते हो. सो बेसिकली बात करने से काफ़ी कुछ ठीक तो हो जाता है श्योर, बट बात करनी क्या है वो नहीं पता हमको. और
Okay.
बात करनी किससे है वो नहीं पता हमको. सो दैट्स वेयर अ मेंटल हेल्थ प्रोफेशनल कम्स इन.
ओके.
सो बेसिकली पेरेंट्स से पहले आई थिंक आई लाइक टू टॉक अबाउट आवर ओन जनरेशन. सो हम लोग जितना वोक अपने आप को समझते हैं उतना आई थिंक है नहीं. बिकॉज आज भी इफ आई टेल माई फ्रेंड्स एंड लाइक दे आर हैविंग इशूज़ तो आप जाओ बात करो, बिकॉज अ मेंटल हेल्थ प्रोफेशनल कैन नॉट गिव थेरेपी टू देयर ओन पीपल. लाइक आई कैन गिव इट टू माई फैमिली, सो ऑब्वियसली आई कैन गिव इट टू माई फ्रेंड्स, बट व्हेन आई आस्क देम टू गो टॉक टू अ थेरेपिस्ट वो ही लोग बहुत they hesitate.
Why do people hesitate?
It's because of the stigma around mental health. So we've been brought up in a way where mental health problems have been shown and depicted in movies also as if a person who has a mental health disorder is crazy.
Yeah.
और it's dangerous to be around people who have mental health issues.
Yeah.
तो वो जो stigma बॉलीवुड ने create किया हुआ है या सोशल मीडिया ने क्रिएट किया हुआ है, उस स्टिग्मा को कम करने के लिए देयर इज़ अ लॉन्ग वे टू गो, बट वी आर ट्राइंग. सो बेसिकली अगर हम ऐसे ना सोचें कि बीइंग अ पर्सन विद मेंटल हेल्थ डिसऑर्डर और एन इलनेस, इट्स नॉट रॉन्ग, इट्स perfectly fine, it's okay to have it, it's okay to not be okay. So पहले हमें अपने आप में internalize करना पड़ेगा ये चीज़ कि it's okay to have stress, it's okay to have anxiety, it's okay to feel low at times, but what are you going to do about it? Are you going to sit there and call it a phase, or are you going to actually ask for help, seek for help and get treated?
Okay.
So that is something we need to internalize, that it is normal, and we need to break the stigma, and then we can move forward to our parents also.
तो ये तो हो गया हमारे फ्रेंड्स के लिए. तो पेरेंट्स के लिए क्या, मतलब हम सपोजिटली इफ़ आई एम नॉट फीलिंग गुड एंड आई थिंक कि आई शुड गो एंड मीट अ साइकोलॉजिस्ट और अ साइकेट्रिस्ट, तो व्हाट शुड आई टॉक टू माई पेरेंट्स, मतलब क्या बोलूँ उनको जाके?
Okay, so there is this term called psychoeducation.
Okay.
Psychoeducation means educating a person who does not know much about psychology or mental health. तो हमें we need to learn how to psychoeducate our parents. जैसे मैंने अभी आपको समझाया कि मेंटल हेल्थ क्या होती है एंड मेंटल हेल्थ प्रॉब्लम्स को कैसे ट्रीट करना है, आप उनको जाके समझाओ कि मेंटल हेल्थ जैसे फिजिकल हेल्थ है वैसे ही मेंटल हेल्थ है, और फिजिकल हेल्थ जितनी इंपॉर्टेंट है मेंटल हेल्थ भी उतनी इंपॉर्टेंट है. अगर आप डॉक्टर के पास जाओगे तो आप थेरेपिस्ट के पास क्यों नहीं जाओगे? तो अगर आपकी पेरेंट्स के साथ कम्युनिकेशन ईजी है, अच्छी है, यू कैन वेरी ईजीली टेल देम एंड टीच देम अबाउट ऑल दिस, एंड दिस इज समथिंग दैट their parents haven't taught them, so they wouldn't know. And our generation having this great exposure to technology and social media, we're more aware of it. So I think this is where we play a part, and we educate them and we show them articles, maybe interviews, write-ups of psychologists and mental health professionals, and teach them about it.
सो लाइक वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस, सो टेल मी, आजकल बहुत लोग बोलते हैं कि यार आई एम हैविंग अ मेंटल ब्रेक डाउन, आई एम हैविंग एंग्जाइटी, आई एम हैविंग डिप्रेशन, और ये लोग ना खुद से ही डिस्कवर कर लेते हैं कि अच्छा मुझे तो एंग्जाइटी ही है एंड मुझे तो डिप्रेशन ही है. तो इसके लिए मतलब क्या इज़ इट ट्रू कि मतलब ऐसे अगर किसी को बैड फील हो रहा है पक्का उसको एंग्जाइटी है, तो मतलब इसको हम कोई इसके जैसे अगर देखो अगर हार्ट में दिक्कत है तो हार्ट में पेन होती है ना, तो वी नो कि अच्छा इसको हार्ट स्पेशलिस्ट के पास जाना है, इसको हार्ट में दिक्कत है. तो अब एंग्जाइटी और इसके कोई टेस्ट तो नहीं होते ना कि ये निकला है तो अच्छा एंग्जाइटी है, ये निकला है तो डिप्रेशन है. तो हाउ डू यू डिफरेंशिएट एंड हाउ डू यू फिगर आउट इफ अ पर्सन इज एक्चुअली फेसिंग दिस और इट्स जस्ट इन देयर हेड?
So when you say test नहीं होते, actually tests होते हैं.
Okay,
Those
I
tests-
wasn't aware.
Yeah, tests are called psychometric tests, and you and I cannot perform it.
Okay.
The mental health professionals who have a license, they can perform it on you.
Okay.
So अब आप घर पे बैठ के अपना एक्सरे कर सकते हो? नहीं ना. So why would you want to label yourself कि हाँ मेरे को डिप्रेशन है? So I think with all the stigma that is going away and awareness जो आ रही है, उससे labels भी बहुत आ रहे हैं. I feel low for one day and I call myself depressed. So that is something extremely wrong, because depression is a severe mental disorder, and हम ऐसे ही नहीं बोल सकते हवा में कि हाँ मुझे depression हो गया है. This is something that is diagnosable disorder, और वो आपको एक psychologist या psychiatrist ही दे सकता है. And if when we label ourselves, that is something कि हम लोग हाँ मैं यही हूँ, ये मेरा बॉक्स है, मैं इससे बाहर नहीं निकल सकता. तो labeling is extremely wrong. और for you to actually get tested, you have to go see a mental health professional. Only because there are certain symptoms, you won't conclude कि मुझे यही है.
Okay.
So that is something wrong on our part and our friends and basically the youth who thinks it's cool to label, but it's not. That is something we need to avoid consciously.
What is a difference between a psychologist and a psychiatrist?
Okay, a very common question that I get.
But I mean, I don't know the actual difference between.
So I've made reels on that.
Yeah.
You should go check it out. Basically, psychiatrist is somebody who can prescribe medication, and it is a medical field.
Okay.
And they are not eligible to give therapies. They can treat you using medication.
Okay.
And a psychologist is not eligible to give medication. It's a science or art stream, and we are equipped with therapies.
So I saw in some of your posts that there's something called burnout. What is that?
Yeah. So basically, burnout is when you have worked for way too long. Like आप shoot कर रहे हो. Sometimes you get tired of it कि बस नहीं करना अब. And sometimes the person is working 9 to 5 job, and आजकल because work from home, everybody's working from home, so
They're working 9 to 9 also.
9 to 9 also definitely 12 hours 13 hours, and उसके बाद जब थक के सब एकदम एनर्जी ख़त्म हो जाती है ना, that's when burnout occurs.
Okay.
Yeah, that is burnout. So basically अगर burnout को ना treat किया जाए and it's kept untreated for too long, it can convert into a mental health problem also. So burnout को deal करने के लिए ways are mindfulness activities, meditation, yoga, something you love, go for cycling, anything. And if it still stays and it's not cured, go to a mental health professional, talk to them, and they'll tell you techniques as per your requirements and your activity during the day. So that can help you deal with it.
Okay. There's a thing called कि हमें space चाहिए, ठीक है? We need space in life. Like how to tell your loved ones you need space, because it's not like you wanna go away from them. Like talking to your friends, talking to your maybe partner and then family, because you want them in your life, but कुछ time होता है ना कि space चाहिए अपने लिए, तो वो उसके लिए हम कैसे communicate कर सकते हैं? And is it okay to take some space?
So whenever it comes to mental health, I practice and I preach that choosing yourself is not selfish. You
Right.
should always choose yourself, your mental health and your physical health. If you are way too tired to socialize, choose yourself. Stay home, stay back, give yourself time. And talking about relationships, I think we build relationships, and the best way to carry forward the relationship is by communicating well. So if you need space, explain them why you need space, and choosing yourself is not wrong, and communicate that it's not that I do not love you, it's not that I do not want to spend time with you, but I wish to spend time with myself also. I need time to regain my energy, to cater to my needs.
What if the second person doesn't understand?
See, if the person loves you and respects your boundaries, they will.
Okay.
So there's no such thing where they don't understand. You can make them understand, you can communicate well. And even if they do not understand, I think there's some issues that are unresolved that you wish to talk to, and they're deeper than just not understanding.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a whole different thing only. Now one more thing, like what is anxiety and how to cope up with it?
Okay, so in the whole mental health profession, I think anxiety and depression are the common goals of mental health, because we feel anxious almost all the time. Like exam है, anxiety आ गई, guests आ रहे हैं, anxiety आ गई. So I think anxiety is something very common, and like to mention, anxiety is not something bad. It
Okay.
is something very helpful, and it increases our performance.
Okay.
So everybody who thinks anxiety is abnormal, no, it's not. It's something that we need in our lives. Anxiety that hampers our day-to-day functioning, that is something that's not normal. That is
Okay.
something where you need to go to a psychologist. But otherwise, anxiety that is in our daily lives, that's very normal. Exam से पहले वाली anxiety बहुत अच्छी है. वो हमें motivate करती है to perform well.
Okay.
So
Right.
whoever's worried about being anxious, they shouldn't be. But if your anxiety is way too much, it's constant and it's never going, that is something you should be worried about.
Okay.
So some of the coping strategies to for anxiety are, you could do this technique which is called 5-5-5.
Okay.
So what is it? See 5 things around you
Okay.
and name them.
Name them as in?
What do you see? 5 things.
I can see a sofa. I can see a teddy bear. I can see a ring light. I can see my camera. I can see Pavni.
Okay. 5 things you hear.
Bike. Birds. It's very quiet actually. I can hear myself. And I can hear the fan of the voice of the fan, and horns.
Exactly. So you weren't aware until now. Now you got aware of it. When you pay attention to it.
Yeah. So how will it help?
Okay. Now tell me 5 things that you feel or smell
Like right now,
right now.
I can feel the heaviness of the watch on my hand. I can feel garmi because my hair are open. I can feel a little bit of sweat on my upper lip area.
Smell maybe.
I can feel a perfume I've applied today. I think that's it.
Okay. So when you did this 555 technique,
Yeah.
you brought yourself in the present.
Yeah.
You stopped thinking about whatever you were
Yeah.
thinking.
Because earlier I was thinking, okay, what's the next question which I want to ask? And now it's
Exactly.
like, okay, I was thinking, अच्छा क्या हो रहा है
आपके
आसपास, what's
आसपास क्या
happening?
चल रहा है? This helps you get into the present.
Okay.
And this will get you out of the zone that you were in.
Okay.
This is called 555 technique, and it helps you get back in the present and relax a little. Do you feel relaxed?
Yeah, I definitely
So
do.
this helps fight anxiety a lot of times. And then there's breathing techniques also. You inhale deeply 5 times, you exhale deeply 5 times, and that also helps in coping up.
What about counting in reverse? I think that also copes up.
All of these are relaxation techniques, and any relaxation technique will help you cope up with
Okay,
anxiety.
right.
So 555 is my personal favorite because
I also really liked it.
yeah, because we tend to live in the past or the future all the time. But
Yeah.
if a person learns to live in the present, that's something which helps a person gain a lot of successes, because a person who lives in the present can attain a lot of things.
Right.
So this is my personal favorite, but there are a lot of things that you can do. You could choose your favorite hobby and start with it. Like, I'm way too anxious, I cannot get out of it. I'll just start gardening. So my
Okay.
mind, I put my mind there.
Right,
So
right,
that
right.
gets me out of the zone I was in.
So I personally don't know how to talk to a person. Like if a friend of mine comes to me and tells me, okay, I was feeling bad, I had anxiety and I had depression in the past, or maybe anything like that, I personally don't know how to talk to that person. But what to talk to that
Yeah.
person about it, like.
So our problem is we think about what to talk too much.
Right.
Instead of that, we could focus on how to listen better.
Okay.
The person isn't here to talk to you. The person's here to take out all that he's built up. He wishes to
Okay.
vent.
Okay.
So
the,
instead of being a good talker, be a good listener.
then now tell us please how to be a good listener.
Okay. So when the person comes to you, show them that you're attentive,
Okay.
and please try to remember what the person told you instead of just listening it.
Try to understand.
Understand where the person's coming from. So there's this term called empathy that we use a lot of times in psychology, and every psychologist is told to be empathetic. What does empathy mean? Empathy means being sympathetic while trying to step in their shoes.
Okay. Right.
Like मोहिनी ने मुझे कुछ बताया, I'll try to live in your world. मैं मोहिनी
Okay.
होती तो मेरे साथ कैसा होता? How would I have felt अगर मेरे साथ ही होता? So that's being empathetic. That's
Right.
being a good listener.
Okay, and this point makes me find another question, which is like, if a person like you who is already a psychologist, if that person faces something bad, so will you be able to cope up yourself, or you will have to go to some other person?
So basically in psychology, there's a lot of extensive training that we go through. So
Okay.
we have been taught how to deal with burnouts, as you're talking about. And we also go for co-counseling sessions. That is, I'll be a client to another counselor.
Okay.
So that is how we'll cope up. And it's nothing like I won't go through anything that you won't go through. I am a person in the end. Even I
Yeah.
will go through the same problems. So yes, even I need counseling from time to time. And I'm blessed with some good friends who be my co-counselors.
Okay.
And who help me out, and I help them out in burnouts. So yes, that's how we cope up.
Okay, so you've told like a lot of things which I wasn't aware about, and with that we are almost to an end to this video. I just want to ask you like a couple of last questions. So how to keep your mental health sane, like just in crux, like in a minute, what you can tell, like chota sa kuch aise.
Okay, first of all, mental health is as important as physical health.
Yeah.
And we eat good food, we sleep good, and we take care of our physical health so much. I think we should spend some time to take care of our mental health also. And there are mindfulness activities. Do one thing you love every day. Take out time. Like you
Okay.
love to create content, you do it every day. If I am busy in 9 to 9 job, I think I need to take out 1 hour for myself. Sit with myself, rethink my thoughts. Why are my thoughts coming? How are they coming? maybe go for cycling, go for a walk, spend time with your own self, do all of this. So that will keep my mental health in check, and I think blocking away things that hamper my mental health.
Okay,
Like a person who's toxic for me.
you'll just cut off with that person.
If that is the right thing to do, yes. If not, make them understand that these things that they do
Don't.
are not making me feel happy. If they're not understanding that where I'm coming from, I think cutting off would be the best way to keep
I
my
have
mental
cut
health.
off people in my life, like in the past, and I think I did it for great because they were just not good for me, I thought, and I think I never regret my decisions.
Exactly. That is
So-
something commendable that you've done because
Yeah.
you chose yourself, and
Yeah.
in the end, has it benefited you?
Yes, because I think ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि मेरी लाइफ में अभी जो है, मतलब आई कैन नॉट पुट इट इन वर्ड्स, बट आई थिंक कि अगर वो अभी तक होते मेरी लाइफ में तो मेरी लाइफ ऐसी ना होती जैसी अभी है. मतलब मेरे को उनकी टेंशन्स, उनकी मतलब ना, दे वर द वे दे यूज टू टॉक टू मी एंड द वे दे यूज टू मेक मी फील, मतलब हर चीज़ के लिए टॉन्ट करना एंड एवरीथिंग. सो आई थिंक आई एम हैप्पी, लाइक ठीक है वो पीछे छूट गए. नाउ आई हैव माई ओन लाइफ एंड माई न्यू फ्यूचर.
All these things that you said, they are called red flags.
Oh, right.
So yes, you should cut off from such people who bring you down all the time,
Yeah.
and be with people who motivate you to become a better human.
She creates a lot of mental health content and fashion content on Instagram, and due to her fashion content only we became friends, and now we are like very good friends. And I think she's very accessible. You can just DM her with all your queries, all your questions. I think we have answered like most of the questions here in this video, but if you still have more, you can just go ahead, DM her. I'm gonna leave her Instagram in the description, so go give her a follow and just talk to her, because I'm pretty sure she will reply to you and
Definitely,
she'll help you in the best way possible. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you so much, Pavni, for coming on this channel and talking to everybody about this, and like so openly and so nicely. And thank you so much. I learned a lot, and my favorite is going to be also the 555 rule, because I think that's pretty much amazing and it's really cool actually, I'll say. So that's thank you for that, and thank you so much for watching, you guys. And if you like the video, do not forget to give it a like, share, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel also. And let me know in the comments what next videos you want to see from me. I'll see you guys in another one super soon. Till then, bye bye.